Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. We've got baseball on the 4th of July between the Sacramento River Cats and the Fresno Grizzlies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jackson Rutledge will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Digging in, Steve Cook. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score.
Hey, let's go. Let's put a charge into one right here. Let's go.
Here comes the first pitch. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Rickard is there, and he'll bring this one in. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. That'll bring in Joey Rickard. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
Got one here. Hey, let's go right here.
The 0-1.
Hit a corner
A swing,
right
and he
there,
pops
straight
him up on the infield, and the
down,
infield
step
fly
back.
rule will be in effect here. Now at the plate, Steve Cook. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Steve Cook.
First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider
out,
there.
1-1.
A ball and a strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So nothing happening this time around. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. So striding forward now Chadwick Tromp.
The catcher, Chadwick.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame.
Hey, we got one. Hey, just you and him. Give me stuff.
A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. Runners on the corners now with 1 man gone, and digging in at the plate will be Chris Shaw. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Popped him up.
All you.
Cook is there, 2 down.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it.
Now to the plate, Steve Cook. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Here's the 0-1. And this is popped up near second base. Maris over to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. More from the show. Settling in now, Steve Cook.
Right,
runner in scoring position
right
with 2 gone.
Steve Cook.
Here we go. This is you, baby. Okay, here we go. Let's go now.
First offering on its way.
Nope. Outside.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down.
Let's go. What's your pitch? That's a ball.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
Here's the 2-0. Here's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, let it rip. Let it rip. Hey, let's go, big fella.
Here's the 2-1. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And now this is bobbled out in center. Throw to second, but he's in there. As a run is also in, and with it, they take the lead.
Well, we've been treated to a neck-and-neck game so far, and the last thing anybody wants is for a misplayed ball to be the difference. But that's where we're at right now as the error leads to the go-ahead run.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Harlan Garcia.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nick Banks. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Come on, kid. See it drop.
Ready with the 1-2. Now a fly ball down the left field line, and he's not going to get there. It's down for extra bases. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it's always nice to take the opener of a 4-game set when you're at home. That sets the stage for the rest of the series, and it gives you a good springboard the rest of the way.
4-2 the final score tonight. Fresno put up 4 runs in the 7th to carry them to victory. Kyle Finnegan earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. David Hernandez wraps it up for the save, his 22nd. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com. MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. Tonight, the 2nd of 4 between the Sacramento River Cats and the Fresno Grizzlies. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Mario Sanchez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy loves pitching at home. He's had a little bit of a rough go pitching on the road so far this season, but he's pitched really well in his home environment, and I'm sure he's glad and comfortable that he's pitching at home in this one. Hopefully, he can string together another strong home start.
Steve Cook.
Wait for a good one.
Back.
Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in.
Need you right here, need you.
Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider.
Coming to the plate now, Steve Cook. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
No one bet. Let's go.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 0-1 on its way.
Oh, you got
And that's
that
down into left center
You got
for
it,
a
you got it.
base
Two,
hit.
two, two.
And
Round hard,
big
round hard.
trouble
You
as
score,
this
you score,
gets
you
to the
score.
wall now. And not in time as the run scores. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down.
Now batting, catcher, Wellington Castillo.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pick.
Swing and a liner, but foul.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Hey, come on, baby.
Another 2-2 offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. 3 runs already home here.
Get a good one up there, huh?
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Let's go, kid. Here we go.
Sent on the ground out to second.
Stand up,
And
right
he
here,
has some
stand up,
trouble
pick
with
it
it,
up.
and there are 2 away now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Into the box, Yadiel Hernandez.
Yadiel Hernandez.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Shaw will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Ready for another shot now, Steve Cook. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Coming to the plate now, Steve Cook.
Steve
Hey, get your pitch and drive it, huh? Lasers all day.
Here comes the first pitch.
No.
Attaboy.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
The 1-0.
Hey.
Hey, wait for your pitch up there, huh?
Ball. That pitch is out.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 2-1. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Yeah, great job right there.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Now batting, the catcher, Wellington.
Grounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. In his career versus this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And a dive, but he's back in. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. And another foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 3-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So digging in now, Yadiel Hernandez. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Hernandez.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Hey, no one better.
Sitting in a good spot right here.
And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up the long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Fresno Grizzlies led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Mario Sanchez notches his 3rd win of the year as he finishes 7 innings, allowing only 1 hit. David Hernandez hammers down the save, his 23rd of the campaign. And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for your Grizzlies, number 11, Steve Cook.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. In there, 2-1.
Come on now, rip it.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. The number 9 hitter reaches base safely to start the inning, so here comes the top of the order with a man aboard.
Boy, D-Roll, that's awful scary from a pitcher standpoint, but what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know is going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
Uribe.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
A bullet to first base. Tries to dance back into the bag. Not in time to double off the runner. Digging in the switch hitter, Wilmer Defoe. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play.
Defoe.
The 1-1 pitch. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Cook, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back. The 1-2. In the dirt. Is there, and he's out trying to take second. Kyle Finnegan takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 67, Kyle Finnegan.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Trevor Gott wins in relief for the 8th time this year. Jerry Blevins earns the save out of the bullpen, his 20th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Sacramento River Cats and the Fresno Grizzlies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Tim Cate is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Batting third, the third baseman.
Digging in, Steve Cook, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Get back.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And late reactions, and they got him. The windup and the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1
Dan Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against the really good teams. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their 3rd hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Batting fourth, the right fielder.
And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. The 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Striding in, K.J. Harrison, runner in scoring position with two gone.
K.J. Harrison.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
Changed up on him as this is grounded to second.
On the back, pick it up,
Reined
pick
in.
it up.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the top half of inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Steve Cook. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And this is taken in shy of the track, but the runner will tag from second. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the...
Digging in for his second at-bat, Zach Houchins.
The third baseman.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Hit on the ground toward the left. Fielded clean. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Grizzlies are out in front. So here now is the pitcher, Tyler Anderson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. This one's down to third. He's got it. And there's out number 2. Stepping into the box, Steve Cook. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Steve Cook.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Now the pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. And he chased it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. At the plate, Christian Audemaze, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right...
Oh, and he can't hang on. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Billy Hamilton. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. The 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Fresno leads this one 3-1. Nick Vincent is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 50, Nick Vincent.
Stepping into the box, Steve Cook. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Steve Cook.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fly ball out to right field. Rickard's on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So striding in, Peter Maris, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Maris.
0-2, here it is. And they do have him squaring with 2 strikes. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
You can't ask for anything more than that. The tying run moves over to third now with only one out, so we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
Stepping in, Zach Houchins. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. They can't make the tag on him. He's safe. And here in the ninth, they have taken the lead.
Boy, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to score. You're down by one going into the ninth. Big base hit right there gives them the lead.
Yeah, these are the knocks you remember, Dan. Coming through for the team right here. Down 1 run. Huge base hit right there. Able to drive in a pair. And now they got to lock it down in the bottom half.
Kyle Finnegan will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Spencer Keyboom is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Now catching and batting 9, number 27, Spencer Keyboom.
That'll bring in Joey Rickard. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Hey, here we go. Hey, we got 1 out here.
1-1 the count now. Liner towards second, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. And if you're wondering about who might be left on the bench to use in this situation, there's a look at him right there. Taylor Heineman will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning.
Come on, guys.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 4 runs here in this half inning.
We got 1 out here.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And here's a swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th.
2 down, 2 down.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Ready with the 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. In tight with the slider, 2-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Two and 2. Here it is.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
This is popped up. Cook in foul ground, and no one will track it down. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. So, boy, the wheels really came off the bus here in the top of the ninth as a huge ninth-inning rally has totally changed the complexion of this ballgame. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The River Cats lead it 5-4. Jerry Blevins is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Jerry Blevins.
Leading off the inning, Tim Doty, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Tim Doty.
Hey, let it fly. Let it fly right here. Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. Blevins is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 1-2 pitch. Hit to short. And there's one gone to start the bottom of the ninth. At the plate, Spencer Keyboom, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat, and what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Gil Uribe.
And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Blevins has tossed over 30 innings so far this season and has allowed just over 1 run per 9 innings, an ERA in the low 1s.
All right, one time, right here.
Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it.
Dig.
Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Sacramento River Cats came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Nick Vincent wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Jerry Blevins closes the door for the